You know the claim, enhance your kitchen and bathroom and you can increase the value of your home. But have you ever met a family-owned business that can beautify your whole house, keeping you within budget and increase the property value? At Floors to Go Texas, we have the only specialty store in DFW with twice the space and 10 times the products offered by the big box stores. With friendly professionals who can beat the big box store prices every day. That's a bold claim here at Floors to Go Texas, but it's backed up each day by all of our customer reviews. Shopping for kitchen backsplashes, custom shower or tubs, hardwood floors, stone, tile can be a daunting task. Let us help you know and understand what you're getting into so you can make a more informed decisions. Whether you're in the market now or will be in a few years, we can lay out a plan for you to be a wise spender of your own money. Reach out to us at 817-710-7030 or on the web at floorstogotexas.com. And remember, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug.
I have something I want you to see. Check out this new custom shower we had installed. Don't you just love the natural tile work in stone?
Wow, fantastic! I just love that seat in the corner. And the built-in for all your soaps? Who made this?
Floors to Go Texas did all of this. You know those guys on YouTube who have all those helpful videos? Let me tell you, they are so friendly in person. They helped me find everything I was looking for, asked me such thoughtful questions just to make sure I was getting exactly what I needed.
So, did they have all of this in stock, or did you have to wait months?
All of this took less than a week. First, I went into the store with an idea. Floors to Go Texas helped me pick out some products that I liked. Then they came over for measurements, and the next week, we were done with installation.
Incredible!
Just like these folks, you too can get this fantastic service by calling Floors to Go Texas at 817-710-7030, or you can visualize their products on your floor using their website, floorstogotexas.com. Once again, that's 817-710-7030.
Hey, Dana, we just bought our dream home, but it is not our dream kitchen. Can you help me?
You mean something like redesigning your island or doing a beautiful floor?
Right,
Yes, and I would love to access.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Come on, Jerry Bob, you can do it. All right, roll. 3, 2, 1. Welcome all this Sunday morning, friend. This is the Floors to Go Texas show, and I'll tell you, if you'll stick around with us to the end of the hour, knowledge is power for you, the homeowner, when it comes to flooring. Our friend Theril Williams is live in the studio with me. How you doing? I call him Floripedia.
Good morning. Good morning.
Nice to have you, along with the lovely Dana. How you doing, dear?
As always, great.
And then our guy on social media, our buddy, is Mr. Tex Williams here on the left. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing great, Willie. Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you. Want to welcome all of our social media fans. I'm going to call it fans. Go to facebook.com/floors to go Texas. And also remember that a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug. When you say you heard it here on 570 Cliff, you're going to get a free 8x10 rug when you go out to 5212 Airport Freeway in Haltom City. 817-710-7030. Again, 817-710-7030. And they are the home of the 60-day guarantee. I'll tell you later on the program. Today, we're going to cover what sets Floors to Go apart from A, big box stores, B, little box stores, and, you know, really it starts at the very top with Theril and a culture, if you would, in really educating the homeowner to not make mistakes where 2 years down the road, not only in terms of design, in terms of installation, they don't make a mistake, have a hiccup, and have to redo it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just want to say myself, too, and welcome to everybody. Thank you for joining us today. And you know, I'm going to tell you why our store is worth your drive and how to save thousands of dollars. You know, there's not a question that we can't answer. There's not a problem we can't solve. And just to thank you to all the folks who joined us online, as Willie said earlier, to our Facebook and YouTube and Twitch folks that are following us. And if you do like this program, or you like something about the program as we go along here, please push the like button. Like us, as they say, on Facebook. Okay, so here's one of the things that kind of sets us apart from the other flooring stores. We like to educate our buyers. We don't use high pressure techniques. I don't actually, we have a lot of education that goes on in our store every week. We have a typical 2-hour training, And 1 hour is for us to talk as a company to my people on how I want us to handle ourselves, how I want them to treat people, and it's the golden rule, basically. I mean, we want to treat others the way we would want to be treated. When we go buy something, we're all consumers as well, and you know, there are products that we shop for as consumers. We don't shop very often, and maybe the technology changes on that product. You know, it's just like computers. It's like if you're not real familiar with computers, if you're not just like take TVs for example. I mean, heck, TVs today are different than they were a year ago, or even 2 years ago.
TVs today are different than they were 60 days ago.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know, they're having a big electronics market out in Vegas this week, and I'm just telling you, you need somebody to help you understand all that. You know, I realize everybody can try to educate themselves on the internet, and I understand that.
And people are doing more of that, which kudos to them. That's great.
And I like the way you say that you're a consumer as well.
We are.
You're at market right now looking for items, not just to sell in your store, but stuff that would look great in your own home. And that's what you're buying for your customers.
Absolutely. Between now and April, there are about 4 different flooring markets, if you will. Just translated in that. Right now, there's one in the Southwest region that's going on this week. It's going on, you know, while we're recording this program, and we're going out there looking and shopping to see what are the best values, what are the latest styles, colors, what are some of the new products, because this luxury vinyl tile or resilient is taking off like gangbusters. It's actually carving into the wood flooring.
I think it'll do away with your laminate flooring too. I think laminate will go away.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, all of our suppliers that
It's a thing of the past, huh?
Well, all of our suppliers, all the ones that were even marginal are getting out of the laminate business. And it has to do with the top side of laminate was a wonderful, great idea and a great product, still is. It's the stuff underneath the hood. It's what's underneath that wear layer that's been a problem with water, moisture, and things like that. I won't get into that necessarily right now, but our idea is to educate the buyers and educate our workers so that our workers are trying to use the best practices and best methods. It's my job to try to make sure they're doing things right. You know, trying to make sure, not make sure, but we do have insurance, which a lot of companies don't have. A lot of floor company dealers out there don't have insurance.
That's a big
thing, Theril.
It's a big thing.
It is a big thing.
We carry workman's comp. If somebody gets, if one of our workers get hurt on in Mrs. Jones's house, we're not going to file a claim on their insurance. I personally I'm one of these old school guys. I don't feel like it's right for me to send workers into somebody's house and then claim. And my guy's cut his finger or something.
We have had that happen.
And things can happen. I
Sure.
mean, not very often.
Let me ask you this, Theril, that this show is all about education. And what I see across the board is a lot of homeowners are not privy to that education, and they shoot themselves in the foot trying to save $1. Let me give you an example. They go to one of the big box stores, they buy, you know, the 89-cent and then they go out and they find Chuck in a truck to install it. The minute they hand the check over to Chuck in a truck, all of a sudden their cell phone goes on the blink. They can't find them anymore, and a year down the road, their hardwood floor starts coming up or it starts bowing. When you talk about Floors to Go, Texas, what Theril has is 40 years in the business. And when you go out there and you pick out a product from Theril and he has his workers come in, not only are they insured, but they're also educated on the latest and greatest technology via some of how the industry is changing in these trade shows. And you can rest assured at Floors to Go Texas, you're going to get the best products, the most quantity, the different qualities that are out there, and you're going to have it put in absolutely perfect when it becomes to installing. And installing is where a lot of people get off in the ditch.
Well, installation is
It's critical.
It's critical. It's 90% of the it's 90% of the project. To be honest with you, getting it done right, because If it goes wrong, sometimes a portion of the job can have a failure, or the whole job can have failure, depending on the consequence of how it was started. So you've always heard this when you paint a house. Preparation is everything. Preparing your surface. Reading the bucket.
That's a huge deal.
Reading the bucket on paint and preparing your wall properly. You know, the paint manufacturers want to put on in their ideal conditions, and sometimes ideal conditions can't always exist in the real world, but a lot of times you have to make them exist in the real world. And flooring is not any different. We have to have ideal conditions to get things done right, and
to acclimate the floors.
Right. I mean, you know, to give you an example, we did a little remodel in our own house, and it's inconvenient to get things right, but to get them right the first time is way less costly in money than it is to do them half right and then have to go back and replace them, and you pay double. I mean, you literally have to pay double, and sometimes you have to pay more, because if you can't save any of your flooring, then you've got to pull it up and go through all that cost again. And so, you know, because we have no pressure delays, we loan you samples. We don't put pressure on you. We want you to see your samples in the daylight and in the dark, at home, at night, under your lighting. We're not like the big box stores. We don't charge you for these samples. We want them back, you know, just like anybody else. But we're there to try to help you and try to build a relationship with you. And we make it a point to build relationships with our manufacturers so that we know who's going to take care of us, right, Anna?
And we see them at market. You know, we see not just our reps, but their bosses and maybe their bosses' bosses.
I got to tell you, an uninformed homeowner that's rehabbing their house and trying to take shortcuts, it will nip you in the bud, so to speak, here in Texas. And that's what we don't want to happen here at Floors to Go. Remember, Floors to Go Texas. You can go on to Facebook.com/Floors to Go Texas to do the social media thing. I had a friend of mine ask me the other day, Theril, I didn't tell you this story, but she said she was so proud. She's down in Houston, and she found some flooring that you can't scratch. And I said, oh, yeah, it's called luxury vinyl tile. And she goes, wow, 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 wow. So be an informed homeowner. Reach out to Floors to Go, 817-710-7030, or go to floorstogotexas.com and check out their fine website, 5212 Airport Freeway. Remember, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug. Say you heard it here on 570 Cliff. You're going to get a free 8x10 rug. It's about a $700 value. Also, when you walk in there and see Miss Dana, you'll get a Dalworth Cleaning $25 gift certificate. If you're on social media, make sure you hit the like button. We want to see it all coming across. I got to go to break. When we come back, we want to educate you, the client, on what you're buying out there. And, man, you'll even learn a little bit about luxury vinyl tile. Will you stick around? I know you will. You know it, friend. We'll be back in the Theril and Willie Scotia.
You know the claim, enhance your kitchen and bathroom and you can increase the value of your home. But have you ever met a family?
Good. Sorry, Dan, I couldn't get all excited.
Go ahead, take over this
Commercial a little too soon there. Hey,
Did you take
sorry
out my
about
cough?
that. Everybody
Did you
joining
take
us
out
on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. Really do appreciate it. Want to thank Rick, Christy Cole, and
I'm good at it.
gosh, I thought I had somebody else in there that I said thank you for joining. But thank you all for joining us. Please feel free to write in your questions if you have any questions that you'd like Theril to go over. If you like what you're seeing, please also hit that like button and subscribe, or even share it to some of your friends that may or may not be looking in the floor covering network. Dad, if you want to say anything.
I'm sorry, we were hovering around the window.
Well, I just appreciate it. And, you know, encourage you about these questions. You may not be ready for a floor, but you might have a question about a floor. And the funny thing is, other people might have the same question. They just are too busy or not or afraid to ask the question.
I don't know how to ask.
I don't know how to ask the question, and we're not here to make fun of anybody on their question. And I may be able to give you a good response in terms of expanding on your question and answer some questions you might not have thought of that go along with your question. So please write us. Those are sometimes the that makes for the best radio for us.
Sure.
In recordings for you to ask us questions that are practical.
Sure. Or call us later. We had somebody walk in the door, and they said, "I came in because y'all sound like real down-to-earth people," and we are.
Well, bless your little heart.
Molly Johnson, that was the other one that jumped off of there. Thank you, Molly, for also joining us.
Yeah,
we'll be
Sunday
back
8 to 9?
Yes, sir.
in just a little
We
bit.
don't have an 11.
You know the claim, enhance your kitchen and bathroom and you can increase the value of your home. But have you ever met a family-owned business that can beautify your whole house, keeping you within budget and increase the property value? At Floors to Go, Texas, we have the only specialty store in DFW with twice the space and 10 times the products offered by the big box stores. With friendly professionals who can beat the big box store prices every day. That's a bold claim here at Floors to Go, Texas, but it's backed up each day by all of our customer reviews. Shopping for kitchen backsplashes, custom shower or tubs, hardwood floors, stone, tile can be a daunting task. Let us help you know and understand what you're getting into so you can make a more informed decisions. Whether you're in the market now or will be in a few years, we can lay out a plan for you to be a wise spender of your own money. Reach out to us at 817-710-7030 or on the web at floorstogotexas.com. And remember, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug.
I did so many commercials.
I have something I want you to see. Check out this new custom shower we had installed. Don't you just love the natural tile work in stone?
Wow, fantastic. I just love that seat in the corner. And the building for all your soaps? Who made this?
Floors to Go Texas did all of this. You know those guys on YouTube who have all those helpful videos? Let me tell you, they are so friendly in person. They helped me find everything I was looking for, asked me such thoughtful questions just to make sure I was getting exactly what I needed.
So, did they have all of this in stock or did you have to wait months?
All of this took less than a week. First, I went into the store with an idea. Floors to Go Texas helped me pick out some products that I liked. Then they came over for measurements, and the next week we were done with installation.
Incredible!
Just like these folks, you too can get this fantastic service by calling Floors to Go Texas at 817-710-7030, or you can visualize their products on your floor using their website, floorstogotexas.com. Once again, that's 817-710-7030.
Hey, Dana, we just bought our dream home, but it is not our dream kitchen.
2-1. Welcome back to the Floors to Go Texas show. I know we've got your attention now and you're liking this education because homeowners want to be properly educated about remodeling their home. Anything that has to do with countertops, flooring, tile, backsplash, you name it, our friends out at Floors to Go Texas has it. 817-710-7030, 817-710-7030, or you can go to floorstogotexas.com. Social media, which is a new, I'll say it's new, it's the hottest thing out there right now. Facebook.com/floors2go-texas. Now, educate our clients on what they're buying when it comes to flooring, Theril.
Well, honestly, this may sound kind of crazy, but we really need to be educated on our customers. We need to find out what their needs are.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the reason why. I mean, if you buy insurance, they ask you all kinds of questions because they need to know, if it's car insurance, they have to ask you about the kind of cars you drive and that sort of thing. In a home,
the age of your children, if you have a child driving.
Yep, exactly. And so flooring is really kind of like that because we want to understand, because we don't want to prescribe the wrong floor, if you will, and put it in the wrong situation. Because, for example, a retired couple has a different flooring needs, if you will, than a young couple that has 2 or 3 children and a couple of pets running around the house. And somebody who is a pet lover would have a different need than somebody who's not a pet lover, if you will, because we have products these days that are specifically designed for pets. And so it's our job to get educated and get to know the customer, as much as possible, and try to befriend them enough in the sense that we can understand what their daily needs is. Do they entertain a lot? Do they not entertain? They want to carpet some bedrooms, but nobody lives there. It's an empty nest. The kids live in another state and they're hardly there. They could probably use a nice carpet, but it's much lesser expensive carpet.
Then the master bedroom.
Then the master bedroom. Master bedroom might need to be a little bit, different carpet, or it could be a different product. So it's really our job to educate us on what the homeowner's needs are. Because let's face it, everybody's home is their castle, and it doesn't matter what size that castle is, and it's important to that customer, and we want to be important to that customer no matter what size their castle is, and we have products that fit a lot of different budgets. So it's really our job to ask questions and find out about the people, and also we need to begin to find out about what the situations are on certain products.
So when your clients come in, Dana, this is a question for you, and you first meet them in the store at 5212 Airport Freeway. Do they normally have a budget, or they have a guesstimation of what they want to spend? They come in and say, I'm going to spend $1,000. That's it.
No, not usually.
Okay.
A lot of times you've got to visit with them and get a relationship kind of going with them, because some of them just come in, I just want to look. Well, okay, let's look. And then you start asking gentle questions. Where's it going to go?
Gentle questions.
Well,
I like
I'm
that.
not a pushy person.
Yeah.
And finally, after a while, they see that you're not trying to get in their pocketbook or show them things that are out of the price range or off the wall, and they'll start opening up to you. So
that's right.
You got budget's not usually the first thing we talk about.
Let's say, for example, somebody wants to buy engineered hardwood floors. They walk into our store and they're going to see things priced, because I have some things that we're blowing out, as low as maybe $1.99 on limited quantities, or $2.99. But we have wood floors that go all the way up to $10, $12, and $14 a square foot.
And they are beautiful floors.
And they're beautiful floors, and it's like, you have to know, why is that price higher on that particular wood than something else? Our industry is not like any other industry. You get what you pay for, and if you buy a quality product, it's going to be a quality product. And so there's going to be a premium for a quality product. But we try to educate you on why it is different. We show you the veneer is different. We show you the boards are wider.
How it's cut.
Exactly how it's cut. A lot of people don't understand wood. And we have samples and pictures and illustrations. Well, heck, we've got like over 75 different floors down, so that you can actually walk on them and visually inspect them.
Nice.
When you're asking questions to the customers, does their foundation of their home have anything to do with the play of?
Oh, it sure does.
Well, absolutely. Especially if you're doing anything besides carpet, the foundation is everything.
Crucial.
We have two basic choices. There can be some more, but there are two basic choices in the Dallas-Fort Worth area: pier and beam and concrete slab. And if we're putting down ceramic tile, porcelain tile, we need to know what kind of foundation that is, because if it's concrete foundation, there's one kind of preparation involved. If it's a pier and beam, there's another kind of preparation involved, and the pier and beam could involve more preparation because of its ability to flex, and you don't want your ceramic tile to flex. We're doing a project right now.
He heard us on the radio.
He heard us on the radio. Can we say his name?
We've said it before.
Mr. Husa? Yeah, he drove all the way from Dallas to our store in Haltom City. He told us what he did for a living, how he uses his home, because he operates a small business out of there, but he runs a fancy pet
kennel place,
pet setting or kennel, fancy kennel. Anyway, a very good service. But so he's got a special needs, and he wanted to use a porcelain tile. Well, he has a pier and beam foundation, so we began to go through this education process. We told him about the Schluter system. He did some investigation. We gave him some numbers, and he came back. He saw us in about June or July of last year. He brought us all his numbers, meaning his measurements. He gave us a fairly good drawing,
because he was a retired engineer.
Yeah, he's an educated buyer.
And so I was able to personally run some numbers for him to give him a budget so that he could look at it.
He and his wife found the tile they wanted at a Home Depot. he wanted to bring that tile in and find out what you were talking about on the radio,
Right.
why there's a difference between that product and what you had in the store.
Oh, yeah.
And we were able to show him the difference.
Yeah, we were able to
The-
show him the difference. Because I have
thickness.
talked on this store before how the
Mhm.
big box stores purposely put pressure on the manufacturers to under-engineer a product so that it will fall in a certain price range. Because when you go into a big box store, you're going to get a certain price range. You're going to get low end for sure, okay, because that's what they're all about. But they're only going to go to a certain level on certain products, and they're all designed to be engineered so that they come in at a not to exceed type price.
Well, and to be fair, the product that he found, he realized the difference in engineering, and although our product was more on cost, he realized the benefits of
Right.
which product to go with.
Well, when you put them side by side or read the product information or anything, you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like a fancy paint job on a car, and both cars can have the same exact identical paint job on the car.
Yeah, look at them a year later.
Well, exactly right. Or you open the hood and one of them's a 4-cylinder and the other one's a V8.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a good
they're gonna
one.
perform
Yeah.
differently.
They are.
Make sure you do your family, your business a favor if you're shopping for flooring. Take some time and go to 5212 Airport Freeway in Haltom City. We do a show up here every week, and we educate you, our listener, about how to do it right, effective, cost-worthy, and really build a relationship with a guy that's been in the business for over 40 years. Our friend Theril Williams at Floors to Go. You can go to Floors to Go, Texas, at 5212 Airport Freeway, Haltom City. Make sure you go out to FloorsToGoTexas.com, 817-710-7030. Again, 817-710-7030. Go to Facebook.com/Floors2GoTexas and make sure a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug. You're going to get a free 8x10 rug when you walk in the front door and say you heard it here on 570 Clip. I got to go to break, Theril.
Yes, sir.
When we come back, you got some deals rocking and rolling in January and February.
We do have some deals. We have some special buy purchases on some tile and hardwood and LVT.
To be very clear, it's not deals on cutting the quality of the product. It's deals that you're cutting to have less in your pocket and pass that on to our listener.
Absolutely.
Quality products.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Stick around. You know what, friend? We'll be back in the Theril and Willie Skosh.
You know the claim, enhance your kitchen and bathroom and you can increase the value of your home. But have you ever met a family-owned business that can beautify your whole house, keeping you within budget and increase the property value? At Floors to Go, Texas, we have the only specialty store in DFW with twice the space and 10 times the products offered by the big box stores. With friendly professionals who can beat the big box store prices every day. That's a bold claim here at Floors to Go, Texas, but it's backed up each day by all of our customer reviews. Shopping for kitchen backsplashes, custom shower or tubs, hardwood floors, stone, tile can be a daunting task. Let us help you know and understand what you're getting into so you can make a more informed decisions. Whether you're in the market now or will be in a few years, we can lay out a plan for you to be a wise spender of your own money. Reach out to us at 817-710-7030 or on the web at FloorsToGoTexas.com. And remember, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug.
And he said,
I have something I want you to see. Check out this new custom shower we had installed. Don't you just love the natural tile work in stone?
Wow, fantastic. I just love that seat in the corner. And the built-in for all your soaps? Who made this?
Floors to Go Texas did all of this. You know those guys on YouTube who have all those help.
and all that, whatever, you know. And he says, oh, you know, and he said, these are that away. But he says, hey, don't take my word for it on the seat cushions. And he ripped the Velcro, you know, the seat cushions were Velcroed in there to keep it from moving around. He ripped it out, started unzipping it, and he pulled back the skirt, you know, and pulled back the seat cushion. He said, look on the back side of here. He said, don't take my word for it or anybody's word for it. He says, let me show you what to do. You go to any couch that somebody says is leather and you pull this out. He says, because we have heard people buying sofas and they were very unhappy because it started coming apart. because it wasn't real leather. And then you got your low end leather, your high quality leather, in top grain. You feel something and it's like, oh, it's soft like this sweater, you know. More expensive.
A lot expensive.
Tea is really good.
Tea is really good. Moti.
Moti, Mombak. Two different kind of Indian tribes. Mombaks and Moti.
Okay, we're in segment 3.
Roger that, Marine.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Deals. Did you find your phone there, Keith?
I did. It was in my jacket.
He found it. It was in his pocket.
We didn't say anything about forever home. That makes it different.
We did.
Finish it up.
Okay, we'll just finish up real quick.
All right. Ready?
So,
You ready?
Hang on.
Love. While we're young.
Hi. Okay.
Hey, okay.
All right. While we're young.
How much time? Yeah. You ready?
You got all the time in the world. 3 hours.
Yeah, I like the positivity here.
3 hours.
3,
Gonna pay for it.
2, 1. Welcome back. We're at the halfway point this Sunday morning about the Floors to Go Texas show, educating you, the homeowner and or buyer of flooring. Do yourself and your family a favor. Before you go to the big box stores, go out to 5212 Airport Freeway in Haltom City at Floors to Go Texas. Walk in there. Here's what you get by going out there. If you walk in and you say you heard it here on the radio on 570 Clip and announce to Dana, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug. All kinds of confetti is going to come down. You're going to make that trip. What does it cost you? $5 in diesel to get out there? You're going to make that trip, and you're going to have fun going out there, and they're going to give you a free 8x10 rugs, about a $500 to $700 value, depending on which color you get. Why wouldn't you go to Floors to Go Texas? I don't know. I would. 817-710-7030. FloorsToGoTexas.com. You got a little bit you want to finish up on the last segment, then we're going to go into deals.
Sure. I just want to finish telling people that, we have to, once again, reviewing, we have to ask the customer a lot of questions so that we can understand what they need. Because Dana reminded me.
Forever home.
Yeah, is this your forever home?
Mm-hmm.
Are you moving out? Did you just move in? Are you? How long are you going to live there?
Yeah.
And if it's your forever home, what do you want to invest in your forever home?
So investing, you need to identify the exit strategy, right? Fair enough?
Yes,
fair.
Yes, fair enough. I mean, today's real estate, because you're into real estate, Willie, and our listeners should know, real estate is moving extremely quick, extremely fast. I just sold my house. The thing sold in 3 days. It was because everything in the house was updated. We have some personal friends who they had not updated their house in probably 15 years. They listed their house in August, and they finally took it off the market in December because nobody was looking at their house. Well, they were looking at their house, they just weren't turning any offers because the home hadn't been updated.
Yep.
And people, we all live busy lives. Very few of us have time to go, remodel a house. I mean, that's what professionals do.
And as you know, living through a remodel is not just a great day for everybody because you're just nearly through with yours.
A little FYI on real estate here in Dallas, because we're in probably the second, third hottest market in the country. If your house is not selling, it's either A, it's priced too high, or B, it's not updated, and C, D, and E is special occasions, right? Not occasions, but a special occurrence. For example, somebody passed away in the house. There are things that you have to disclose, but for the most part, it's because it's priced too high and or it's not updated. If it's priced right and updated, I beg to differ. It probably stays on the market a week.
The good news about go ahead. What were you going to say?
People don't have a vision either. They don't know really what they want, how to pick out paint, how to pick out cabinets.
They don't.
And that takes an eye for it.
Yep.
It really does.
And I'll tell you, Dana has an eye like you read about.
I do.
Well, Dana and her, one thing I like about Dana and her husband have built houses, remodeled houses.
Is that the only thing you like about her?
Well, there's many things I like about her.
I live in a really nice house.
And I've been to Dana's house, and she knows that I don't like her floor because it's.
Now my area rugs are from Floors to Go.
And her master bedroom carpet's 100% wool. She bought wool because she started working at our store.
I did.
We won't go there, but and I like her master bedroom. But
So a wool rug is pet friendly?
A wool rug can be pet friendly.
I mean wool carpet. I'm sorry, my bad.
Well, it can be, but
it's not like a Pet Protect Stainmaster. It's not.
Pet Protect Stainmaster. What is that a square foot? You think? Roughly.
Well, it'll range from maybe $250 a square,
Yeah.
$250 to $299, on up to $6.50, $7 a square foot. You know, we have some really high-end products as well. But the Pet Protect products are specifically geared and carry a specific warranty for, you know, the three things that animals do.
Yeah, I got it. I got the three P's.
The three magic P's that all pets do.
The first one is puke.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm not going to say what the other ones are.
And so Pet Protect is a whole other separate product, very good, you know, because it has that a negative ionic charge, cationic charge to it. It will not attract hair, and hair doesn't get wound around the fiber, so that it can get lifted off by the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, and we had a client take some home and let their animal get on it.
Yeah.
And vacuum it, and they said, "Oh, the hair didn't go down in it; it vacuumed right off."
Yeah,
and I'm saying, if that's a cat, don't let me touch it. But
But,
it works.
Yeah, but so I mean, there's a lot of the good news, bad news is that the HGTV, all the remodeling this house, that house, flipping this house, that house, all that's been good for our industry. But it's put pressure on the homeowner to fix their house up, and I hate to say it, but keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
And
a hot market, you have to keep up with the Joneses.
In a hot market, if you want your house to sell and bring the premium products or premium price, you need to put in products.
Well, and it's a big market right now. We've got sales that can help people.
That's correct.
You know, I got to tell you this, Tex, everybody, that as I do a lot of programming up here on 570. What I have learned that emotionally a seller, when they hear this and they say, "Oh my goodness, Theril and Willie said you got to go update your house," the thing that goes through their mind is the big cost of doing it. They don't want to do that, so they drop the price, right? Drop the price. Well, by educating somebody, and you really be frugal in what you're doing, updating is really not a big ticket item. If you know where to go. When it comes to flooring, you go to Floors to Go, Texas.
And you know the few things that you need that could be tweaked. Like, for example, if somebody were selling their house and we find this out and they just want to fix it up, we can give them some low-cost budget ideas that will look good on the floor and change the whole look of their house.
Yeah, or just a simple backsplash. Just a simple bling in the backsplash could make it, with new paint, make it a new kitchen.
Yep.
It makes a huge difference.
The eye and the emotion. And when people come into your house and they're buying it, they want to have a wow factor.
They do.
That's cleanliness. And their elbow grease has to go into it. And elbow grease goes a long way. And last time I checked, Theril, Dana, elbow grease is not a high monetary ticket item. It's pretty cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, because I do it myself.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes sometimes you can do a lot of things yourself. You're exactly right on that end. And then sometimes, because time is money, you might be able to hire a contractor and get it done faster and get your house on the market faster.
Yeah.
Or Dalworth. Remember, Dalworth does everything cleaning too.
Dalworth can make a lot of things clean. We found out how many different things Dalworth cleans. Everybody thinks they just clean carpet. No, they clean everything in your home. They can clean drapes and couches and sofas and fabric and ductwork. I mean, there is a lot of products that they do and clean, and so and we have resources and referrals for all these things that people can do to get their house up and ready.
Yeah.
So before we run out, I want to talk about some of these deals that we've got going on.
Yes, I'm wanting to hear about it.
Well, what happened was, me being a shopper and a consumer, just like everybody else, I go out and look for some really good deals and values that can come in. We've gone out and found some beautiful 20 by 20 tiles. We've got a couple of different colors in it, and they're at 99 cents. tell us you heard it on the radio, they're at 99 cents, you're going to be at 99 cents. And that's for the material only, of course.
And that's a porcelain tile.
It is a porcelain tile. It's a good hard tile. You can put that in your kitchen. You can put that outdoors. You can put it wherever you want to put it. It is available with trim.
Normally $2.99.
Yes, it is. Normally it is $2.99.
That's part of your fever problem.
It's
bullnose is available, and the 2x2 mosaics available, and they're cost efficient too. They're at a good price.
If you want a special trim on your say you're doing a master shower or something, or tub surround, we can get bullnose trim for that. I think bullnose trim always looks really nice if you can get it.
Am I reading this right? Theril, $2.99 Regal hardwoods.
Yes.
Did I read that right?
Yes, sir.
$2.99. That stuff's regularly $6.
It's regular $5.99. Yep. You're exactly right.
Wow.
And we bought a couple of truckloads of that stuff. So it's a very nice, and it's a 5-inch hardwood hand scrape. I describe it as a medium brown color, and that's a product that somebody can put in their house, and it can go in there for a number of years, and it can, and it's also available, we can do it for the install. It's additional cost for the install, of course, but for the
today we can get it done, huh?
Absolutely. Today, yes. This material's in my building. You can. That's why.
So you don't have to get it out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
No. We've been selling it, but we bought a lot of it.
Yeah. I got to go to break.
Okay.
You, our listener, stick around. We'll take this to the top of the hour. When we come back, we'll finish telling you about these great deals. Thank you, our Facebookers out there. If you want to join us, go to facebook.com/Floors2Go-Texas. Remember, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug. Say you heard it here on 570 Cliff. Free wool rug for your family and home. 817-710-7030. You know it. We'll be back in the Theril and Willie Scotia.
Did we need to say thank you to?
Sherry Frazier for joining us.
Thank you, Cherry.
Padria Mario also joined us, so thank you guys for coming out there, and also thank you for the likes. Really do appreciate that. Hope you guys are enjoying the show.
You know the claim, enhance your kitchen and bathroom and you can increase the value of your home. But have you ever met a family-owned business that can beautify your whole house, keeping you within budget and increase the property value? At Floors to Go, Texas, we have the only specialty store in DFW with twice the space and 10 times the products offered by the big box stores. With friendly professionals who can beat the big box store prices every day. That's a bold claim here at Floors to Go, Texas, but it's backed up each day by all of our customer reviews. Shopping for kitchen backsplashes, custom shower or tubs, hardwood floors, stone, tile can be a daunting task. Let us help you know and understand what you're getting into so you can make a more informed decisions. Whether you're in the market now or will be in a few years, we can lay out a plan for you to be a wise spender of your own money. Reach out to us at 817-710-7030 or on the web at floors2gotexas.com. And remember, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug.
I have something I want you to see. Check out this new custom shower we had installed. Don't you just love the natural tile work in stone?
Wow, fantastic. I just love that seat in the corner. And the built-in for all your soaps? Who made this?
Floors to Go Texas did all of this. You know those guys on YouTube who have all those helpful videos? Let me tell you, they are so friendly in person. They helped me find everything I was looking for, asked me such thoughtful questions just to make sure I was getting exactly what I needed.
So did they have all of this in stock, or did you have to wait months?
All of this took less than a week. First, I went into the store with an idea. Floors to Go Texas helped me pick out some products that I like. Then they came over for measurements, and the next week, we were done with installation.
Incredible!
Just like these folks, you too can get this fantastic service by calling Floors to Go Texas at 817-710-7030. Or you can visualize their products on your floor using their website, floors2gotexas.com. Once again, that's 817-710-7030.
Hey, Dana, we just bought our dream home, but it is not our dream kitchen. Can you help me?
Welcome back to the Floors to Go Texas show. Stick with us to the top of the hour. Go ahead, Theril.
Okay, I almost forgot to tell them the last segment. We left out LVT. LVT stands for luxury vinyl tile, and it can come in the form of a that looks like a tile or mimics a tile. It can actually come in a wood plank look. There are so many of these LVTs that look like wood, and hardwood is what I mean. that they build in texture and they build in visuals and colors that are so good looking that a lot of people have to go, I don't know if that's real wood or not. And that's okay, because you can put them in areas where you have dogs, pets, where you have extra water.
Commercial areas are going crazy with it too.
Commercial is a really big deal. The LVT is probably the fastest growing area in flooring of any, faster than carpet, faster than wood. Matter of fact, LVT is so good looking, nationwide wood sales are shrinking.
Now it's made out of like a PVC pipe type of product.
It's awesome.
It's made out of PVC, so it's a pure vinyl. 100% pure virgin vinyl. They have tried to be green and mix in stuff with it, but they have found that if they're doing recycled vinyl, it has shrinkage problems, growing problems, and so they have to use, they've learned the hard way, and most of the time they learn on us dealers, that they have to use pure virgin vinyl, and that's okay. But we have one that's a 20 mil wear surface, which is a commercial grade product. You can put it in your home. It doesn't look commercial, but I'm just saying the wear surface is commercial grade. You could put this in any commercial situation and be just fine. Normally, in a commercial situation, this will be a $4.99 product. It's $1.99 that we have in stock. And we have it in the building. You can pick it up and go. This is a click together. You can click this product together.
You get something. You click it together.
Yes, sir.
But they can come out to your store, pick up what they need for their home at half the price, and get a free 8x10 wool run.
If they walk in the door and say a room without a road,
gotta go to the store. Gotta go to the store.
Gotta go to the store to save this.
And you can get a granite countertop or granite
triple
cutting
crown
board.
Yeah.
You get a granite cutting board from us if you walk in and say, "Don't take me for granite."
Yeah.
We'll give you a free granite cutting board.
Yeah, and you
And
also
no matter what, you still get a $25 cleaning certificate.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't go out to Floors to Go, Texas, make a little family trip. 5212 Airport Freeway in Haltom City. It's where you want to go to help your knowledge bank about the flooring business. Go ahead, Theril.
Well, you know, as we begin to wind this segment up, we want people to remember that you know, we're not a high pressure group of people. We're folks just like yourself. And you know, I want to say to people, I keep forgetting how many people are moving to the Metroplex all the time. More so than I've ever seen. I've lived here all my life, and so I just want to say welcome to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or the listening area, because 570 has a very large listening area. And say if you came here from out of state, I want to say I'm glad you got here as fast as you could.
Yeah, you got here as fast as you could.
We have bumper stickers from you folks. I wasn't born in Texas, but I got here as fast as I could. You know, home sales were up, what does it say, over 4% last year, and they're looking for going even faster. So that just makes that market to, you know, to get in. And people know they're under pressure to move here, and they got to have a house that's ready, because they got to get busy living. Meaning they got to put their kids in school, they got to start the new job. They don't have time to do all this remodel stuff themselves. That's why it's so important for a home seller to get their house ready to go.
Or flippers. We work with flippers too every day.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I like that. You got to get busy living.
Well, yeah. I mean, really, honestly, that's because we all live busy lives, and we don't have time to do all this extra stuff most of the time. If we're handy with our hands, some people are, then you can do these projects on the weekend, and that's not a problem. We will educate you and give you some tips on how you can do that. The reason I started my retail business, I could run a commercial business out of a much smaller location, a much smaller building actually. All I need is a warehouse and an office. But the reason I got in it was because there's so many people so many dealers that don't actually tell you the truth about a product, and people end up getting something installed in their home and they're not happy with it. The dealer won't take care of it, or they went and bought their product themselves, and Chuck in the truck installed it, and they can't find Chuck with his truck after it goes bad. And I feel like that's in plain English, in Texas speak, I feel like that's stealing from people. And I don't like that. I
not doing
want
the right
people to
thing.
be
It's
treated.
not the right thing.
It's not the right thing to do, and that's what we do at Floors to Go Texas. We do the right thing. We want you to be treated fairly. We want to, listen. We're not perfect. We've all made some mistakes in the past, but I see to it that we get them cleaned up and we get them straightened out as quick as possible, because nobody likes a bad taste in their mouth when anything goes wrong. If the manufacturer messes up, we hold the manufacturer's feet to the fire. We deal only with reputable manufacturers, and if a manufacturer doesn't take care of us, I take care of the problem and I throw the manufacturer out the door.
And
I've done it before.
Yeah, and we only buy number one goods. No seconds,
Yeah,
no
we
Dixies, no,
Yeah, we don't buy off goods.
No.
If I have any special
Off goods is a term in the industry, right? Off goods.
Off goods.
Other dealers buy off goods.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I like that.
Well, it's because the manufacturer's trying to get rid of them. They know something's wrong with them, and
They pass that stuff off to the guinea pigs, which is the homeowners, the general public.
Yes, I know enough about that because I used to work for the factory. They'll tell you what's wrong with it, but the problem is not the manufacturer will tell you what's wrong with it, but will the dealer tell you what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
No, they won't. I mean, I know a dealer to this day that they buy off goods in carpet. Now they will roll it out for you and let you inspect it right there in the store, and if you like it there in the store, then they'll put it in for you. If you don't like it in the store, they won't. But if you put that thing in your house, it is tough-ski, shoot-ski.
There's no warranty.
There's no warranty. You keep what you get once it's installed.
Sign
we don't
on.
do that. Yeah. That's why we have a 60-day guarantee.
Yeah.
When we put something in your house and you don't like it, as long as it has a Floors to Go label on it, we will take it up. We'll replace it.
No question, Theril. I've been around the Dallas Metroplex on radio for over 12 years. No question, Floors to Go Texas starts with the integrity of you, the owner, at the top. And it works down to you, our listener. I think it's the best company in Dallas when it comes to flooring. Floors to Go Texas, you can reach out to them at 817-710-7030. Theril, I've got just a couple of minutes before I go to the top of the hour. Any parting thoughts, sir?
Well, I want people who are listening just to know we do commercial business as well. We have a contract commercial specialist. His name is Jeff Green, and he and John Escobar take care of our commercial projects along with myself. So we do commercial. So if you're a manager or an owner of a property or a building, please come see us. We can help you when it's time to either redo your lease. You want to upgrade your flooring. Maybe you have maybe the public doesn't see all your building, but maybe they see the entry in their conference room. Maybe you want to do something special in there, and maybe that stuff's a little worn out and dusty looking. We can sure help you.
Well, in schools, we're doing schools. I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah,
that's big. We love doing schools.
We're doing Arlington School right now.
I know what Dana's parting thoughts are going to be. Come see her.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tex, you got any parting thoughts?
Thank you to everybody that joined us on Facebook and YouTube today. That was really great. I had some good interaction. And just if you're out there driving around, you hear us, take a look at us online, and maybe you might enjoy a new channel on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm going to part by saying a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug. That's why I say it all the time during this program. Do your family and your self a favor and drive out to 5212 Airport Freeway. Walk in the front door and say a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug. Say I heard it on 570. They're going to give you an absolutely free 8x10 wool rug. 817-710-7030. Facebook.com/Floors to Go. And I'm going to close the show out by saying I want to thank you, our listener, for joining us. And as I close this hour out by saying, if you've been to the big box stores and you've done some shopping for flooring, think about what I'm about to tell you, friend. Floors to Go has, yes, twice the space and 10 times the choices for you and your family, and can beat. Ask them about it. Any of the big box store prices. Go see my friends at Floors to Go Texas. FloorsToGoTexas.com, 817-710-7030. Thank you, Theril. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Tex. That's a wrap. We thank you, our guests. A wrap as we go into this week. Have a good week. We'll see you next week.